we created this program which was printing your bill is and whatever your bill is. But my friends, when we go to actual shops and they give us the bill, the printed bill, it is not like that. It is like, it should give us the name of the product, that what product we have bought. For example, 7up. What was the quantity? So it should print the quantity we bought on the bill, the price, for example 2, then it should print line, and then it should print your bill is or bill anything, and then the line. So normally we get the bill in this format, the printed bill. So now let's make few changes in this code and give the output, the result in this format. Okay, we need to make few changes. The first change is that we have to store the name of the product which we have bought. So let's create a variable product and assign Coke. Why we have put the speech marks around the code? Because that is the around the Coke, because that is the non-numeric data. String data and string data must be in the speech mark. So what it will do, the first instruction will create the variable product and it will store Coke there. The second instruction will create a variable quantity and it will store 30 there. The second instruction, it will create the variable price and it will store 3 there. Then it will pick up the value of the quantity, this one, and the value of the price, multiply that thing and store it in the variable bill, which is 90. But after that thing, what we want to do, that we want to print a message. It can be anything, whatever you give in the speech marks. Product. Let's run this code. If you look at this thing, it create all the variables and then it executed this line print. So we have asked him in the speech marks that print product, and in front of that thing print the colon. So it printed the product. On the next line, we ask him to print your bill is. It printed your bill is, and then we ask him that pick up the value of the bill variable and print that thing. It went there, picked up that value and printed it there. But my friends, what I want to do, that in front of the word product, it should print the actual name of the product. And what we have done here, we have stored the name of the product which user has bought into the variable product. So the name of the product is stored in the product variable. So what we will do, we will write it here, comma, and then we will write product. Let's run this code. So now if you look at the code, at the output, what it is doing, it has printed product, the message, because that in the speech marks, comma, the name of the product, the name of the variable, which is this one. So inside that thing, whatever the value is stored there, it will print it here. So let's change the value of that variable. So let's change it to 7up. See, now it is printing 7up. Why? Because inside the variable product, now we have stored 7up. So we have asked him to print this message, and in front of the message, print the value of the product. So whatever is inside that variable, it printed that variable there. Now I want to print the quantity as well. Print, again, we have to make it the data. So here I'll write any message, unit, price. So let's run this code. If we run, see, now it is printing unit price. But the problem is we need to print the actual price as well. So I'll write comma here, and then I'll write the name of the variable. So it will print price. And I missed the quantity. So after that thing, let's write the quantity, and the variable name, which is storing the actual value of the quantity. Let's run this thing. it is giving us an error. What is the error? It is telling us PIRNT is not defined and the error is at line number 7. So this is line number 7 and here we have made a mistake, PIRNT. So here I made a mistake. The spelling is PRINT. We need to be very, very careful with the spellings. So let's change the and yeah. So now if you look at this thing, so all the variables are created with the values. Print, so it printed the keyword, the message product and the value of the product, which is 7-Up. Then it printed the message unit price. Why it is a message? Because it is in the speech marks and it will take it as a data and it will print whatever the data is. It will print unit price and then it will print the value of the price variable, which is 3. It printed 3. Then the quantity, the message printed quantity, and then the quantity variable, the value quantity, here we have 30, so it printed 30 and it has printed here your bill is bill. But what I want to do, I want to print line before the bill. So what I'll do, before that thing, I'll come here and I'll print. And as I told you, in the speech marks you can write anything. So what I'll do, I'll just put the dash 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 and it will print all these dashes there, so it will look like a line. So let's run the code. See, your bill is 90 and what I want to do, I want to print the line after. So let's run the code. See my friends, much better output. So I bought the product 7-Up, the unit price was 3, the quantity was 30 and in between these two lines it is printing my bill is 90. So for example, let's make a change and I bought some pens. I bought 15 quantity and the price of one pen was £6. Let's run this code and it is giving the data according to that thing. So see, all these messages are exactly the same because these are the data, but this is the variable, so it picked up the value of the variables. So it picked up the value of the variable. So in the product we store pen, so see it is printing pen. In the price was 6, so it printed 6. In the quantity we stored 15, so it printed 15. And now the bill is 15 multiplied by 6, so the bill is 90. It printed 90 on the screen.